Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, today we're talking about how to invest in gold as an alternative to the Naira now that the Naira has crashed. Now, that's how to invest in gold as an alternative to the Naira now that the Naira has crashed. Now, here's the thing. I forecasted that Naira was going to crash. It's going to get to probably about 700 Naira to $1. And I think it was less than 24 hours after I said that the naira was officially devalued by the Central Bank of Nigeria. So my forecast came to pass, but it's going to get much worse because right now Nigeria's debt service to GDP ratio is about 98%, and that's very, very high, one of the highest in the world. However, with the new 12 trillion naira loan that General Muhammad Buhari has said he's going to be taking in the year 2022, that's this year, Fitch Ratings, which is the number one ratings agency in the world, has said that Nigeria's debt service to GDP ratio is going to rise astronomically from 98% to 395%, in which case we will not be making enough money to service our debts, not to repay. Because when you're servicing debts, you're not repaying debts. What you're doing is that you're paying the minimal interest on your debts. So that's the dilemma that we have now. So for them to get money, they have to do a number of things. One, they have to devalue the currency, which they've already done 3 days ago, and which they're going to do more. They don't want to do it in one fell swoop because they are afraid of civil unrest. And then also, they're going to take back things that they're giving to the public, like the fuel subsidy regime. That has to go. So be prepared for fuel price increase. It has to go. And then they're not going to reduce their own salaries. No, they're not going to do that. They're too greedy to do that. But they're going to do things, so they're going to make sure that things that the citizen we used to enjoy, like freebies, are going to go. So the naira is going to go down. It's going to reach 700 naira to $1 this year, and likely Aliko Dangote has said that he sees it getting to 1,000 naira to $1. Now, I also see that, but not this year. Maybe like if the wrong administration is elected in 2023, then we're going to go that route. So that's the road to Venezuela and Argentina. But for now, I told people to invest in dollars, and I told you guys how to get dollars. I did a video. I actually sent my staff to a bureau de change in Abuja, and to show you how to get dollars. And I also explained to you guys the difference between the USDT and the BUSD, digitized dollars, and how to get them. And then, so people have asked me, Pastor Reno, can you tell us how to invest in gold? Because gold was one of the three alternatives that I gave to the Naira on how you can preserve your wealth. Now, here's the thing about gold. You can right now walk into a market like Wuse Market and buy gold. You can actually walk into Wuse Market and buy gold. Now, watch this video. I asked my staff to go there so you can see that it's very possible. You can actually walk into Wuse Market and buy gold. Now, watch this video.
Today is 3rd of January, Monday, 2022, and I'm here on behalf of Pastor Reno Omokri. This is Wuse Market in Abuja, and this is where they sell gold. $33,000 per gram.
Now, that's one way to buy gold. You can walk into a market like Wuse Market in Abuja, and then also in several markets in Lagos, and buy gold. And you can actually preserve your wealth that way. And that's one way. Or you can go to a jewelry seller, a jeweler. But I think they might add a markup. If you go to a jeweler, they might add a markup. So it might be a bit more expensive, but it's still a way to preserve your wealth. But that's not the best way to invest in gold. If you want to invest in gold, the best way is the gold ETF. That's gold exchange traded fund. That's just like gold that is being sold on the stock market. Gold ETF. Now most countries have a gold ETF. It's going to flash up on the screen, the gold ETF for America and for the United Kingdom. But Nigeria has one of the most profitable gold ETFs in the world. But the sad thing about Nigeria is that 96% of those who invest in Nigeria's gold ETF are foreigners. Now, what's a gold ETF? Gold ETF is just It's an exchange. It's regulated by the regulators of the stock market in any country. So in Nigeria, it's being regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission. So what happens is that you have people who are selling gold. So they're selling you gold, but they're not giving you the gold. They are keeping the gold in vaults. So you're buying gold according to the quantity, just like you're buying stocks. So maybe you're going to be buying gold like maybe a kilogram of gold, or you're going to be buying gold like maybe 2 kilograms of gold. Now, they don't give you the 2 kilograms to take home. They give you a certificate. And so you hold that gold. Now, in the future, if that gold should increase in value, and you want to sell, what you do is you sell your certificate, and then you take it to your stockbroker. Your stockbroker sells it to somebody else, and then you get your money. So at any point in time, you own gold, but the gold is kept in a vault for you. So that's what a gold ETF is. So even if you want your gold, maybe you say, okay, you want your gold, they can give you your gold, but you're not buying gold because you like gold. You're not buying gold because you want to use the gold to make jewels. You're buying gold in the gold ETF because you want to preserve your wealth. So now that's how it is. It's called the gold ETF, the Gold Exchange Traded Fund. It's regulated by the stock market regulators, which are in Nigeria, the Securities and Exchange Commission. So how do you invest in it? Very, very easy. Go to a stockbroker. There's several. I don't want to recommend mine, but there's several. And then tell them you want to buy gold on the gold ETF. That is by far the best way to preserve your wealth in Nigeria right now. And you can see that foreigners, 96% of those who are investing in the gold ETF in Nigeria are foreigners, and they are making a killing because Nigeria's gold ETF gives one of the highest rates of return in the whole world. Now, it's possible for gold to lose value, but it's going to lose value very, very little. I'm sorry, I'm tearing up there. Sorry, I'm tearing up there. I think it's because of the cold. I'm so sorry about that. So, but it's very possible for gold to lose value. Gold can lose value, but the value that it loses is so minimal. And then more often than not, it will recover its value, and also not just recover its value, keep on increasing. So a lot of wealthy people preserve their wealth in gold. The gold ETF, that's the way to go. So call your stockbroker. If you don't have a stockbroker, that's very easy. Go on Google, put Nigerian stockbrokers. You're going to see a list of them. Just call a number of them, sound them out, and then pick one, and then begin to trade gold in the gold ETF, and you preserve your wealth. Because here's the thing, the gold ETF is not tied to Naira, it's not tied to dollar, it's tied to the value of gold, and the value of gold is tied to the demand for gold. And right now in the world, the demand for gold is much higher than the supply of gold, meaning that gold is going to keep on rising. Now, my name is Naira Mokri. If you've watched this and you have questions arising from this, put them in the comment section, and my staff will curate those comments. They will bring them to me, and I respond to these comments. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.